Hello, and welcome back to Divinity Original Sin 2 Definitive Edition. So, last time we finished by dying. um, yeah, that was fun. So, all in all, I think we can take these guys as is, but since it will probably mean I will die, well, several times, and I don't think that's too fun to watch, we'll come back here later. For now, can we dig
I
that?
don't have the right tool for digging.
Uh, we found the shovel last time, right? Mm, okay, so it's probably there. Okay, let's get back for the shovel. That's always useful. We already saw several places where we can use that. Where was that? Oh, over there. Nice. So I need to go alone. Let's detach and hide. Sneaking. Sharp piece of metal, wooden torque, and bottle of beer. Nice. I'm mostly interested in the shovel, at least for now. Do you get that? Yeah, now we have a shovel. Good. Uh, Melted dwarf. Okay, nothing. Let's move out. I really need to take this talking to animals thing. Now we can join the party together. I don't know if there is a hotkey for that, but I'm using. I'm. Oh yeah. Where do we go? Oh, right here. Uh, but I'm only aware of this way to do that. Okay, let's now go and dig that, well, sand. Ancient stone hedge. Okay, we found a forgotten cell. Let's save, because I'm not sure, again, if there is some danger here that would require us to be of a high level. So there is a statue there. Somebody is being pinned to the wall. Interesting. Pickaxe. Two-handed axe. Okay. By the way, you have a target, and we found another one. Which one is better? Yeah, definitely this one. At the wares. Oh, did I use something? Uh, I don't think so. Okay, let's go and try talking to this guy.
Help! Help me,
Save first.
please! You! Tell me true. Stand you with the source hunters, or do you serve the tyrant Brachus Rex?
Uh, Tell him you are in neither camp and quickly bring him up to speed on the last 1,000 years of history. Yeah, it will take what? 20 minutes? Say this island hasn't belonged to Brachus for a millennium. Shoot him a quick quizzical look. What the devil is he on about? Take your leave. Uh, let's go for option two.
It hasn't. The Wicked King? He's dead? Strange to think it's been so long since I've been trapped here. So long since I've seen a living soul.
Let's ask why he's trapped here.
A wicked king it was, Brachus Rex by name. The Order of the Source Hunters discovered a great horror upon this prison isle, and I was sent to stop it. Yet my failure was absolute. I am not fit to bear the insignia of the Source Hunters any longer. Please, good sir, you must free me. Prise this spear from my chest, where it has been stuck fast for the last 1,000 years. Seize the spear. End this degradation. I beg you.
So should we help him? Spear of Brachus Rex. Petrified. Alright, let's try the spear.
It's stuck fast. It's stuck fast.
Okay, we don't have enough strength. How about...
I got it.
Good sir. You've set my body free. Free to crumble to dust at last. But my spirit... Blast! I remain trapped in this mouldering skeleton yet.
So, Red Prince had enough strength to remove the spear. Ask what binds him, implore him to enjoy his newly found mobility. Scholars say there must be strong magic at play here. Well, let's go for that.
I have heard of such magic, but have never known anyone so foul as to employ it. Brachus Rex. May maggots lace his entrails. After he interred me in this cell, he must have drawn my very soul away from me and stored it elsewhere in the fort. Thus he has bound me entirely to the mundane realm. But I know this place well. I could lead you to its likely location. In turn, you would find a path straight out of this fort. My freedom for yours. What say you?
Well, let's accept another quest. Why not?
Marvelous, my friend. Marvelous. You'll first have to get inside the fort itself. There's a secret switch on a statue of the Seven in the courtyard. Surely you know it. The switch will open a hatch, and you'll be led into the prison's main floor. I suspect that within Brachus's phylactery room, you will find the container which ensnares my soul. He has likely disguised it well, but search there for another hidden switch. Brachus would have made me a supplicant, a slave to these walls. With your help, I'll die. At last. With dignity.
Ask him how he knows where his soul is kept. Ask him if there is anything more he can tell you about the island. Well, let's ask about the soul first.
I was fully briefed about this awful place before I came. My goal was to destroy the fiend who had been marshalling the world's most unwholesome weapons and magic into an army he intended to use against the realm. I never thought I would become one of his victims, and yet, here I am.
Okay, let's ask about the island.
Fort Joy is a dangerous place, my friend. Dangerous indeed. Brachus used this place to build an arsenal of terrible weaponry as yet unseen in our world. Here, he and his researchers crafted punishments and snares contrary to human dignity. Objects that could contain souls, wands that could purge the very essence from sorcerers. My order would never have used such barbaric magic against our enemies.
Okay, so we got a new quest. Path of Common Knowledge. Free Amiro. Path of Soul. Imprisoned Elf. Withermoor's Soul Jar. A switch on the courtyard statue leads to the phylactery room. Okay. Some more general information. And we can go on. Okay. Where's my main character? And where does this thing lead? Is it exit to the... No, this is exit. So what's that?
This hole is too small for you to squeeze into.
Interesting. How do we make it bigger? Or who do we need to send there?
The cat's eyes are clouded and grey, but it appears confused and yet somehow compelled to...
Yes, by all means, let us partake in the art of conversation.
No, he definitely can't fit there. Okay, so let's move out. Did we check here? No, we can't. Okay. Keleas.
You are in the wrong place, Pinky.
Express your surprise at finding a fully armored lizard soldier inside for joy.
Do stop gaping. Anything can be procured inside these walls.
Let's ask if he has something for sale.
That's for you to decide.
Well, at least he has money, so... offer all wares. What else can we sell? Pickaxe? Yeah, we don't need that. Gold cup? Sure. Sheet of paper might be useful. Don't remember. Oh yeah, probably gonna create scrolls from that. Okay, we'll keep all of that for now. What do you have? My first bow, a little bit better than mine, but not that much. Magical two-handed wooden eggs. Magical elven stuff. 7-9 poison, nah. Oh, one-handed sword, actually not bad. 2-3 air damage, 6-7 physical, +1 strength. Set shocked for 1 turn, 10% chance. How much? 574? No. That does not cost that much. Yeah, your prices are crap, so we'll take your money and go. Yeah, you have a bedroll. Good. So we can probably rest. Boom, boom, boom. Unlock. Here in the end. And lock again. Well, we don't really need to rest, so let's leave this place. Yeah, there is a dog here. Hopefully it will not attack my cat. A skull. Interesting. A doctor.
The Queen's beard. It looks like you lost a fight with a claw hammer. Reckon you're in need of something to heal yourself up, eh?
You've lost a fight? Actually, yeah, we could use some healing. Remark that she is very perceptive and asks to see her stock. Bet so she could see the other guy. Yeah, let's...
Instead of a potion, she hands you an empty bottle and a fat brown mushroom.
Okay. Shoot her a quizzical
Not
look.
scared of a little elbow grease, are you? A fella ought to know how to put himself right. Go ahead and combine the mushroom with the vial. Once you've mastered the technique, you'll never need help from a crusty old quack like me again.
Ask why she doesn't simply heal that injured fellow if she has the makings for potions.
Dane's as stubborn as an old steer. Says he don't believe in alchemy and won't accept a potion from me or anyone else. But Jackanape would rather die than drink something that ain't at least 30 proof. Still, my job ain't to judge, but to heal. Or if that fails, to comfort. Seems that's all I can do for old Dane anymore.
Ask if it's more business savvy to keep such knowledge to herself.
Business savvy? Don't be profane. This is people's health we're talking about. And I get by just fine in the meantime, thank you kindly.
Well, let's try to trade. Polymorph. Set invisible for 2 turns. Not bad. Tentacle lash. Okay. Light golden teaspoon. So we probably learned a recipe for minor healing potion. Combining a mushroom, penny bun mushroom with an empty bottle.
Rest now, or you'll hie yourself to the grave.
And minor finesse potion also. Let's do the healing potions while we can. Nice. Okay. What else can we find here? We don't need that. Couple of fish. Fish bone. Yeah, this is someone's place. So we can't, well, we can steal, of course. Especially the healing potion. Whisperwood. Wow, quite valuable. Shell. Yeah, don't care. Okay.
Leave it, Sam. I won't say it again.
Come on, chap. Better really to puke yourself
Wait.
to death than get purged, don't you think?
I think here I can meet Sabil,
What did you say?
although I'm not sure. Well, let's try to do that. Another companion couldn't hurt. Yeah, here she is. Let's save and go.
Amid the squalor of Fort Joy, you suddenly spot an elf with diamond features, regal and radiant, but cold too, and sharper than any knife. She was the one who sat rolling dice in the ship that went under, deciding fates with every roll, or so she said. Her eyes are focused on a lizard some distance away, and you get the distinct feeling he's an unfortunate man indeed to be trapped in her tiger-like gaze.
Approach her and ask what has her enamored with that lizard. Ask her what a guy has to do to earn that stare. Walk up to her and say, "Hello, it's good to see her again." Well, let's go for option 2. Wow, the cat. Cool.
No sooner have these words left your mouth than she turns about and grabs you in a stranglehold. You feel the tip of a long needle being pushed a little ways into your neck.
They could have, well, shown that better.
You caught me off guard. No one catches me off guard. Better tell me who you really are, so I can decide your fate here and now.
Command her to let you go at this instant. Who the hell does she think she is, attacking you like that? Tell her to take it easy, it wasn't your intention to startle her. Say you are just another human, a long way from home. You mean her no harm. Um, let's go for option 2.
But you did, and now the tables have turned. You look quite startled to me.
A push, a pivot, and now you suddenly face her. The needle still all too deeply embedded in the side of your throat. Despite the precariousness of your situation, you notice something that remained undetected in the gloom of the ship. A flaw in her diamond features. A curiously shaped scar on her left cheek.
This one. Over here. Wow, it's hard to miss that. Ask her how she got that scar.
Let me tell you a little story. Once upon a bad old time, a lizard cut this thing, this living scar, into my cheek. The mark of a slave. But now I'm free, of sorts. And I've traced that lizard here, to Fort Joy. I intend to raise the subject with him.
Point out that you are not that lizard. Politely ask her to remove the needle so you and her can talk this over like civilized people. Well, option 1.
She drives the needle in deeper and whispers.
In truth, it does not matter in the least who you really are. You saw me mark my prey. You could warn him, save him, or kill him before I get my chance. That makes you a liability. That makes you needle feed.
Make her an offer. Instead of killing you, she could join you. This is going nowhere, but if there is going to be bloodshed, you should at least give you a chance to defend yourself. Let's go for option 1.
A bright sparkle of laughter follows your proposal.
Ha! How amusing. I admit I had not seen that twist coming. I was certain the pitiful begging was about to begin. Make your case and do it quickly. Why should I join you?
Say you are planning your escape and you've need of people with talents like hers. Sooner or later the Magisters will come for her, tell her she'll not survive on her own. Option 1.
Escape? How you do tickle me. Most of the misguided dears around here would argue such a thing is impossible.
Remind her you saved her from sudden death back on the ship. Just saying. Scoff and say that nothing's impossible. Assure her you are far from a misguided dear. Option 1.
Well played. Oh, little needle mine, what should I do? Push or pull? The agony of choice. You know what? Today is a rather fine day. Sunshine and an easy breeze. Yes, I'll let you live. I'll even agree to travel with you, provided we talk to that lizard I mentioned. I'm not quite sure the weather will save him.
With a casual flick of the wrist, she withdraws the needle from your neck and smiles, as if she just invited you to sit down for tea.
Let's discuss our respective roles then, shall we? Yumi and Death will be playing many a round of hide and seek. So, what role would you like me to play?
Oh, that's awesome. Yumi and Death will be playing many a round of hide and seek. Awesome.
As a rogue, my speciality is stealth, the quick silence of the dagger striking unseen. That said, I'm perfectly lethal wielding any weapon or magic. So, the choice is yours.
Yeah, Rogue is fine. She can stay that.
Suits me fine. Lead on. Or better yet, let me take the lead.
Well,
Then follow me.
here we go.
You're not quite certain you'll ever sleep soundly with Sabine in any sort of proximity, but at least she's on your side, for the moment.
Okay, let's see what she has. Couple of sheaves. Spear of Brachus Rex. Quite good, but it's double-handed. Oh, Sybil can eat these things.
A scene
throbs across your brain. Verdas, Verdas, Verdas! He must escape. He cannot die here. He cannot.
Okay.
You cover your face with your hands. You've just heard the news. The elven homelands have been destroyed by death fog. It was your order who did it. How can this be? As the dead man's flesh slides down your throat, you feel his consciousness enter yours. His memories are yours to experience. You are Finn. Your heart is heavy. You know too much. It's all too much. You met him. A bright light blinds you, then fades. You feel a tremendous power in your hands, but they are shaking so hard you can barely use them. Suddenly you're on this very ship, crouched in a corner, hugging your knees. A figure approaches, an older woman. Her eyes are kind. She comes closer. She says she wants to talk. She reaches a hand toward you. You grasp it. The memories end. You are no longer Finn. You return to yourself with a jolt.
Okay, so elves can eat flesh and gain memories from that, as you saw just now. Sibyl needs a sleeping bag. Okay. What else?
You forget my name here?
No. Let's keep all the money in one place. She wants to talk to some lizard. As far as I remember, that's exactly this guy, where we took the healing potion. Okay. He's not here. Okay, let's find this elf.
So, this is Fort Joy.
Have one?
What a crumbling...
I know that look well enough. You're about to pop, ain't ya? Why don't you enter a match and let some of that frustration out the right way? Winning has its own rewards, if that's what you're after. Slip down the hatch and talk to Thorn. Put those greasy hands of yours to work.
So these are fights. We might participate, but later. Amiro. We have a quest for Amiro, and it's may no way out of the fort. We will have to free him from Grief's cage. Okay.
Leave him be. Don't make me say it again. Listen, I can help you if you just... Shut up, elf.
Say this elf seems badly injured and ask why he's being held here.
This clown? Caught him stealing from my kitchen. Still won't say where he stashed my supplies. Sound like someone you'd let off with a slap on the wrist.
Ask what he's meant to have stolen.
Supplies. Crate of food, citrus in particular. He'll talk, or he'll die quiet.
I wonder if he'd really kill a man over a few pieces of fruit.
Ain't been here long, have ya? No one gets to have it all. No one starves anyone else.
He twirls his knife between his fingers.
Divine's gone. This blade is the only god watching over Fort Joy.
Make a proposition. You'll find back the stolen supplies and Griff will free Amiro.
Alls I want is my supplies. Happy to let this clown die in a gutter instead of my kitchen. Bring back my crate and you got yourself a deal.
Let's try trading. Do I have anything useless? Probably. Just need to figure that out. Can we now talk to him?
An elf, caked in mud and blood, looks up at you from the bottom of the cage. He holds his shoulder at a strange angle. Despite his condition, he appears eager for your attention.
You believe what he says? That I am a thief?
Shrug and say you have no reason not to.
Never trust the man who holds the key to another's freedom. Would you trust the fellows who strap that collar around your neck? Like me, you look for your own freedom. Out of Fort Joy. Am I correct?
Yeah, does he know the way?
I do. I prepare it myself. One only has to follow the path. But you guess I need something too.
Ask him how he ended up in the cage.
Griff tells you, does he not? I take his supplies, but I don't take what he thinks. I do not have his oranges. I do not even see them. I tell you what I know. But first, I want to make a trade.
Ask him what he needs.
I know a way out. I show you. And you help me out of here. I cannot die in this cage.
Sure, we'll do that.
Finally. Griff releases me if he sees I do not have what he misses. You must find who steals them. After I am free, you are free.
Ask if he has any idea who took the supplies.
I see no one. In fact, I only hear the sound of Griff clearing his throat. You know how he does? Like so. For some time, I think Griff takes his own supplies. But I see the anger in him that he does not find it. He truly does not find what he seeks.
Ask if he knows why Griff is so hell-bent on getting these particular supplies back.
Griff is a powerful man. Power is mysterious, in case you haven't noticed.
Question what he was doing snooping around Griff's kitchen anyway.
I intend no harm. I want only some provisions. A bit of bread, a potato or two. Nothing Griff should be loath to give. I need to escape, and I have people to consider. You understand?
Say you understand and take
Thank
your
you.
leave.
And hurry. Please.
Well now, that was interesting. But I think we are gonna have to continue next time. So, thank you for watching. Good luck and have fun playing.